Welcome to part 2 of the webinar explaining the drawings for you. This is a drawing of the new upstairs fitness area. Fitness area on the left, movement area on the right. Remember, movement is for the aerobics and yoga and Pilates, that sort of thing. Notice these stairs coming up and the elevator. Up here is a little storage room and a bathroom and cubbies and a check-in area. The key thing about this drawing is notice it's 44 feet now to the courtyard, so we don't have that second story element facing over the courtyard to make it kind of a tunnel effect. Notice the dimension, 172 feet to the green, 131 feet to the green on the farthest point. Here's a close-up of the movement room, lobby area, and fitness center. See, the cardio room area, the aerobics area, has treadmills and ellipticals, and here's all the free weights area, and there'll be mirrors in lots of places over here. Also views out to the front, so we can see both directions out of this. Beautiful views of the mountains and beautiful views of the cities this way. We also have this stretching area over here. Also notice this other entrance so that you can go straight from the parking lot up. You don't have to come around over this section. Let's switch over now to the new building, the existing building, our new Jasmine room, new kitchen, and new grill area. This white section over to the left here, this is where the existing lobby and dining rooms and offices are, and we won't be touching that area during the project. That'll stay open during the entire time we are doing the construction. This section here is the existing bathrooms in the lobby area. We'll be giving those a complete facelift. Jasmine room with a bar, new storage area, new expanded kitchen with better access to everything, new employee area over here, and our new turn area, and our new grill and new outside seating. I'll now go look at those individually with little close-ups here for you. Here's the existing lobby down here and our existing hallway. We won't be doing much work in there, perhaps paint and carpeting if needed. The most important thing we're doing is we're expanding this hallway. This is the hallway that's sort of like the little back alley that goes down to our grill area right now. We're going to make that 7 feet wide with nice coffered ceilings and fancy lighting and much better entranceway. This entrance is very important to get to our new grill area, and the existing entrance needs to stay the same to go to our existing dining area. The bathrooms will get a complete facelift on this one. Here's a close-up now in the upper right of that same drawing, the large drawing that shows our existing grill area and new area. Most important thing is we now have 168 total seats versus 102 of our current. So that's quite an increase in grill area. If you'll notice down on the lower left here, this is our new bar with 2 conversation pits. See over on the left here, there's 1 conversation pit. The most popular part of our current bar is that little corner over where Don stands and makes all the drinks. And then now here is our new wait station for the staff to come in. They can also service down here on the left and on the right because there's a little door that closes off to extend the bar. Once Don and Gary get behind the bar there, we close those off and we have wait stations here, here, and here. Here's 3 tables that are bar height and a little divider wall that now separates this section of the bar from all the regular dining area. Because we have so much more dining area over here now, we've chosen to make this a much more open area and a walk-through so that the main dining area can get over to here, also down into the bar area, and the grill can get into here and over to the bar area. It's going to be a much better focal point for our country club. All of these tables, and over down here on the right, these are 6-person booth seats. We've never had booth seats before. It's an interesting point the architect has added. Over here is a fireplace, and this wall is full height all the way up to the top of the gable. The main ridge line will run this way with exposed beams. You can see the beams outlined here, similar to the best part of our dining area right now. Out here where the redwood room is now, this will be new covered area that is exterior seating, dining. Added these new dining tables here and a couple of existing tables here. Over on the right is our new snack bar and turn area. These bathrooms are also available to the grill area for those that want to use these bathrooms instead of going out to to the main section down over here. And this is part of the men's and women's employee area. This is a view of the kitchen area, all remodeled. We've added about 1,700 square feet down over on this side. That gives them a much better loading dock, chef's office, which is important to be near the loading dock, and storage area. We also have this new entrance into the Jasmine room for service, which matches our banquet line path in the kitchen, which goes from left to right and services out here. It's always been a problem that currently our wait staff area comes in through here, and that's opposite of our kitchen layout. Up here we'll have this new section to get into the new grill area, and over here the same as we do now to get into the dining area. The Jasmine room will have a new vaulted ceiling and ridge skylight going this direction. We've got new storage down here, a new bar over here with storage here, and this great terrace so that now there's fresh air, much larger area during breaks if they're dancing, that sort of thing. The audio video will now face this direction, and we'll have a projector hanging from this first beam. It'll be hidden and look very beautiful. The Design Build Committee has been in existence since October, and we've done 19 revisions to the budget and drawings before the architect, and now we've interviewed 4 architects and hired Keith DeBrine as project manager, and since then we've done 6 revisions to the drawings and 2 to the budget. This is a very iterative process. It means that every time we change the scope, we have to change the budget and the schedule, and then vice versa. If we find out that the budget is a little out of order, then we have to go back and change the design to keep matching it. That iterative process is extremely important to keep going to prevent cost overruns. This is a rough view of our schedule. Up here you can see we vote in May. If the vote goes through, we'll obtain permits. It'll take us somewhere between 8 and 10 months probably. We're accommodating a year in case we run into difficulty with the public hearing process. Often that can be a very public issue. We can start construction somewhere, hopefully before June of 2012. Our current plan is to do the new building to the right, have temporary women's lockers and fitness area, and then on the right here build this building, and then after that's done, build the left building. We are trying to see if we can convert this to a single project, but until we get the contractor on board and finish design, we can't make that determination. Here's a look at our budget. If you look way at the top here, the 14.1 number has been talked about for quite some time. Inside there is a finance reserve. If you look down here at this section, I've got a couple of things explaining. The finance reserve is intended to cover the changes in interest and financing costs of the project. So this is really an untouchable thing that's run by the board, and it's there to cover any of the problems with financing over the life of the project. So really the budget is 13.1. We're hoping we don't have to spend that $1 million in finance reserve, but it's best to have it in there. The 13.1 is our total construction project, and that's divided into 7.6. You can see this number down here for the new building and 5.4 for the old building. It's broken down into construction, so let's look at the new building. 4.8 million on actual construction costs for the new building, 2.9 for the existing building. Furniture and appliances, a huge number in this kind of project. 800,000 for the new building, 1.2 million with the old building. Part of that big a cost is that there's between $500,000 and $600,000 worth of kitchen equipment alone. Construction contingency, this is the hard cost contingency that we want to make sure it's untouched until the day we start construction. We have 500,000 in the existing buildings, almost 800,000 in the new building. Soft costs, that's things like design and permits and fees and testing, insurance, project management, rentals, utilities, all those items that make up the soft costs, they really add up. That's 1.2 million for the new building, 800,000 for the old building. We have a total of 7.6 for the new and 5.4 for the old. Thank you very much for attending this second set of the webinar. I hope you can get a grasp of what our project is all about at this point, and if you have questions, please call me or any member of the Design Build Committee team. We're happy to answer those questions for you. Thank you very much.